Hello again, Rajesh here. So I'm going to again with the next level of Getx. So currently the Getx 3.26.0. So we'll start little bit something about theming section, and let me just quickly recap what we have done with the counter with Getx. So what I have done over here, I have created one of the simplest application which has a count initial value is 0, and then it can navigate to the next page is about page, and both the pages having the count value, and it can increment. So that we have seen how it can be done and by using this Getx package. Okay, now what is the next part is very basic, but it will be quick and easy to understand. And whenever you would like to do something like currently, let's suppose you have a white theme and you want it to be, a dark theme, and quickly you can do that. So if I say by example wise, and let's suppose here is the brightness, and if I say brightness dot dark, then this theme is got changed. If I move to the next page, and it's a dark theme, that's it, everything is there. But what we are going to do is not that constant, it has to be every time dark mode, or maybe every time it should be light mode. What we can do, we can give an option over here, like on section, like switching the option like light mode or dark mode. So what we can do, we can create little bit basic information, one switch icon over there, and on top of that, then we will switch to the black color, and then basic dark, and otherwise the light mode. So as usual, so let's remove this. Okay, so currently we are as it is our default, and let's do one more thing. Let's initialize this repository so that you can find this code on GitHub. I'll also upload those file after the video. So get net, so that we should cover all the things whatever we have done so far. Project init with Getx. Okay, so I'll add these changes and I'll just commit this. So later on I will upload on GitHub, then there you should check it out and find out everything. But let's quickly understand what we are going to do. Let's visit to the home page, and currently in home page we have title as of now. Let's quickly build one more thing, something called action. In this action I'll create a switch. On the switch I need a value. So as of now, just consider I am providing value is dark, or yeah, let's suppose is dark, then I'll set false. Initially I want it to be light mode, so is dark, and on change here, whatever whatever value it is going to be provide. Let's suppose it is going to provide state. Of course, very well about whenever something is getting changed on the switch, so you will get true false because it's a boolean thing. So printing $state. So let's see whether it's visible or not. Oops, I did not provide something over here. Where? Yeah, so nothing fancy, but it is not going to change. But what we can see into this console or debug area, there you should see the value. So currently it is going true because I'm not changing it. What we have to do, we can use set state something, but as the last example we are in stateless widget. So in the stateless widget you can't use set state and something like that. So what we have to do, let's as of now let's use as it is. nothing fancy. What we can do, we can move to our home controller and here declare the same variable is dark. Okay, what we can do, let's is dark. Initially I am setting it false, and let's create a function. That function should be triggered over here. Okay, on change, here we will trigger that function. So what we can do, we can create a function void change theme, and it may expect a value whether it's false or true. So let's accept some values over here. So the first param will be, I think one param is important, so I think it's state, and if state equals to true, then what we can do, we can do the same logic. Here we have done is dark or something like that. The same concept we're gonna to use over here, but the value whatever we are going to get over here, accordingly will update this value as well, because we have to switch that thing as well. So what I can do over here, let's use getx dot theme, get theme, change theme, and what it expect, if you hover over there, so you can see it is expecting from you, like from us, is expecting theme data. So what we can do, we can use here theme data, and by the way, if you are not familiar with this material thing, it is not available over here, so you may not get the theme data. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to import that theme data, and if it is state is true, then I'll make it dark. So let me just clarify again. Material will provide you this theme data class, that's why I'm getting theme data dot dark class. So what I am doing over here, if the change state is get called and the value of state is true, then I'll call this get to change the theme, and theme what I'm going to provide over here, the theme is dark. Otherwise else, what I can do, we can take it as it is, but instead of theme dark we will use light. Okay, so this is, I think, everything, these line of code we needed. But let's move to this page. What we have to do, we are already having the instance of that controller. So what we can do, on change, let that print as it is. So controller dot change theme, and the same state I'm passing over here. Okay, the state which we are getting currently. But the next question would be like, if I save this file, so currently I'm getting this option to switch the theme. So if I click on it, theme is got changed. Wow, it's nice. But whenever I'm clicking, only dark theme is there. The reason why, every time it is getting state is true. If you see the console, so it is getting true only. So the logic we have written over here, if state is true, so we should fire this one. So every time theme is getting changed, only thing is the dark only. We are not getting light as well, and this option is not even getting changed. So what we have to do, we have to do something. So this controller is getting the values, but it is not getting updated values. So how do I get, if something is getting changed? So as I explained in earlier video, so what we have to use, we have to wrap that widget which is getting updated value with this get builder. So what we can do, let's wrap this switch widget into this get builder. So get builder. Okay, so what get builder required, one anonymous function, and in this function what we can do, we can wrap our widget. So this is the switch widget. Okay, now the next is very interesting part. What we have to do, we have to just make it align, and then let's try it again. Currently it is again switching to dark. Okay, and let's rebuild. On click, nothing changed. Okay, so what could be the reason? As I explained, the value is not getting updated over here. So the value has to be coming from, the latest value has to be updated over here. So the is dark is not getting false. So what we have to do, as I explained you in the earlier video, like increment is getting count plus plus, but as well as we have to use this update which is coming from Getx controller. So what we have to do in this method, we have to update as well. Okay, so that is one part. Once that is updated, what we can do, we can click on this, and if the changes are happening. Again it is not happening. Let's rebuild. There has to be only one reason, that is this is not identifying the correct observation of that value, whether it's getting false or getting true, because what I have written over here is just getting dark or light. I have not changed the value of is dark. So what we can do, if it is state is true, so we know it is dark. So what we can do is dark set equals to true, and else is dark equals to false. Okay, that's it. So what we can do, we can try again. Still it is not working. So the logic wise, if you see, it is perfect. We have used this controller dark, and then changed the theme. Controller dart is not able to get the latest value, whatever value is getting changed. So what we have missed out, something which controller this get builder is watching or observing. So what we have to do, we have to provide the name of controller. So home controller. Now everything I think we have set. You can see if it is dark, it is got changed automatically. I have not changed anything because the previous value was true, so it is got changed. Now if I click on this, so now everything working. Let's reload. Okay, so the initial is white theme, dark, white, dark. Yes, it is working. Let's move to the next page. Still working. Go to the back, change. Yeah, it's working perfectly. Yes, so this is the very basic level. It's not very much recommended way to do the theme changing and all. You get the idea how theme works. But if you have a little more complex UI or your custom theme combination, then you have to create your own theme classes. The customization of that. So that upcoming videos I'll be doing same part of the custom themes and much more information related to this Getx controller and Getx model and everything. So stay tuned, keep subscribing, and happy coding. Bye.